How's it going, gang? It's a final render here, and boy do I have an exciting Fallout 76 news video for you guys today. There has been an Ask Me Anything over on the Fallout 76 Reddit, to where several of the Bethesda developers were able to answer Fallout 76 related questions from the community. It's been a very cool Ask Me Anything event, and we have got some really interesting insight into some of the future content coming to Fallout 76 post Wastelanders, and is very, very excited. I'm really looking forward to it. But if you are looking forward to some of the new news, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel. We're going to be doing lots of news coverage of Fallout 76, and we are so nearly on 70,000 subscribers. So please go ahead and hit subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in the comments section. But let's talk about some of the highlights of this fantastic Ask Me Anything that Bethesda is doing. So throughout this video, I am going to be talking about some of the key things that were actually asked in the Ask Me Anything. I won't be going through every question. However, I will include a link in the description of this video to the Ask Me Anything, so you can go and read all the questions if you want to. But I'm going to focus on just the key points. And the first one we're going to look at was the question, when should we see a roadmap? To where we got the answer, we're working on a roadmap right now, and hope to have one with you very soon. It will include content for the entire year. This is something that I am very, very happy with. I have wanted to know what's coming after Wastelanders pretty much ever since Wastelanders was announced. And now we actually know what Wastelanders is, we've played it and we've had a lot of fun. I would really like to know what's coming next, and we're going to get all the kind of new ideas and new features coming very, very soon for the entire year. This makes me, so when it does news, very, very happy. It's really important to give people something to look forward to with the games for a service, and this is something which is really, really welcome. Another question which really caught my eye was, the Windigo Colossus is really cool. Any plans to make it appear a bit more often, and even buff it a little bit? To which the answer was, indeed. Not to spoil anything, but we have a brand new event featuring this awesome beast coming this summer. This is something really, really good. The Windigo Colossus is a beast that was added into Fallout 76 with the Wastelanders expansion, and it is extremely rare. It can only spawn on very certain tiles inside nuke zones, and not many players have seen it, never mind even had the opportunity to fight one and beat it. I myself haven't seen it. So it's a really good thing that we are finally able to get the Windigo Colossus on a more regular basis. Whilst I understand it's meant to be rare, kind of like the Mothman or the Snallygasters, etc., unfortunately, when there's something that cool, you can't just take it away from us. We want to see the damn thing. So it's awesome that we're getting a brand new event featuring the Windigo Colossus very, very soon. And now the next question, I must say, gets me the most excited about the future of Fallout 76 right here. And that is that, will we see story DLC in the future around the Enclave and or the Brotherhood of Steel? To which the question was answered with, let's just say the Brotherhood of Steel is now watching the wasteland of West Virginia very closely. People, this pretty much confirms that at some point in the future, there will be a much more substantial Brotherhood of Steel presence inside Fallout 76. This is something which I am so happy about. I really want there to be this kind of epic quest between the Brotherhood of Steel and hopefully the Enclave. I think that would be an absolutely amazing thing. As an Enclave player myself, I think that would be something which is just the icing on the cake with this game. And not only that, but it just makes kind of sense with the lore. Not only do we know that the Brotherhood of Steel do eventually make their way back east, because we obviously see them much later on in the Fallout timeline, but it would also make sense that they'd be curious, because they did actually have some Brotherhood of Steel people go over to West Virginia, and they died during the 25 years when we were locked up in the vault, so surely they would be curious about those people, right? They'd want to know what happened to them. But this does pretty much confirm that we will have the Brotherhood of Steel returning to Fallout 76, hopefully as a faction with a big story, so we can earn reputation with both the Brotherhood of Steel and hopefully some kind of enemy. In my opinion, that would be the Enclave, but we don't know. We'll just have to see. But it gets me very, very excited to know that the Brotherhood of Steel will be returning to Fallout 76. It's going to be awesome. Another question that really caught my eye was that, are there any plans to lift trade restrictions on gold bullion items down the road? Perhaps once the next major DLC comes out? To which the answer was, no. The endgame loot for Wastelanders isn't meant to be a tradable commodity. We have had lots of that already. This is meant to be something that you do personally. And if you're decked out in something awesome, people know you earned that. Honestly, this is something which a lot of people, I think, are not going to be happy with, because a lot of people want to just trade for those endgame items, but I totally understand why these items are not tradable. It's because you do genuinely need to have something to aim for with a game like this, and if ultimately you just can buy it on, say, Fallout 76 Marketplace, or just find it at someone's camp vendor, then you're not going to try to go for the goal. And then, pretty soon, you'll start to complain that there's nothing left to do. You know what I mean? So, whilst I can understand why people may be annoyed that they can't buy stuff, this is confirmation that it is not meant to be tradable, and I think it's good that we've actually got a confirmation on that, and I think it's just more confirmation for you guys that you need to start grinding for that gold bullion to get some of those really cool Wastelanders endgame items. Next up, we have a really nice confirmation from Bethesda for something that's been debated in the Fallout 76 community for a few days now, and that is that, are pets coming soon? To which the answer was, edible ones? Alright kid, now that we've had our companion systems added to the game, we are looking to add pets as well. This is a really nice confirmation. If any of you guys are not aware, a few days ago, when Wastelanders came out, the Atom Store did actually have some new emotes added to it, and those were emotes to control a pet of some variety, with simple commands. And some of us were thinking, well, does that mean pets are coming? Was it added accidentally? Did they want to have pets at some point, or have they cancelled it? But now this is confirmation that no, it's not from like an old build. There are pets coming, and this is really, really good. I don't know how they're going to work. They didn't confirm. If I had to speculate, I would speculate that it would be very similar to the settler NPCs we're going to have in our camp, the allies, to where there is a pet inside the camp that stays there. Although, if I'm totally honest, I would much rather they followed you around all the time. Very similar to what they do in the Elder Scrolls Online. No real functionality or anything, they just follow you around and you can always never be alone inside Fallout 76. But I'm happy about it, because it means I may get a Great Dane inside Fallout 76. You hear that, Bethesda? Final Render wants a Great Dane. Make it happen. And next up, we get a question that kind of kills two birds with one stone here. It answers a question about the Fallout 76 lore, and it also gives us some information about a brand new event being added to the game next month. And that question is, I love the mole miners, but I'm saddened by their lack of lore. With the Purveyor getting a new home with a new friendly mole miner, is an extension of their story on your radars? To which the answer to that question was, look for a new mole miner coming soon in the next patch in May. Now this is obviously something really good. Not only do we finally get some more lore on the mole miners, there's generally not that much of it, we don't really get to talk to them or anything like that, but also we do know of a new event coming out in May called Treasure Hunting, or Treasure Hunt, and this brand new event, if it's to do with mole miners, I expect will involve caves and tunnels and digging for treasure, and I think that would be a really cool thing. Again, that's kind of speculative, but it would make sense that if there is a brand new event next month, and also a brand new mole miner character, they may be connected. And with a name like Treasure Hunt, you've got to assume it's to do with digging. So this is a really nice confirmation, in my opinion, of what may be coming out in Treasure Hunting next month, and I'm really looking forward to seeing that. That is, of course, happening immediately before or immediately after the Fasnacht event returns, which is a very cool thing overall. Another interesting one, which I'll touch briefly on because I've actually lost it inside the Ask Me Anything, so I can't grab a screenshot of it, and that was that one player asked about leaving West Virginia and going to other places outside the map bounds, to which the developers said that it is something they are looking forward to. So who knows, maybe at some point we'll get to visit other states, and of course Boston is very nearby, could return to the Fallout 4 land, or even Washington DC is very nearby. Who knows, I'm just going to speculate on that one because I can't actually find the question anymore, but it's a very cool thing. And now the final question we're going to look at from the Ask Me Anything is, are there any insights into the legendary perk system and what it's going to entail, and also when it may be released? To where the developers answered, this summer we are adding legendary perks into the game. These perks are highly powerful and coveted, and players will unlock new slots to fit them with starting at level 50. You can also scrap all of your extra cards to rank up these perks. And when you roll alternate characters, these slots will be unlocked on them as well. So we actually haven't heard much about the legendary player system that is being introduced into Fallout 76. But it does seem to be, it's going to be a lot like the champion system inside ESO with the champion points, to where you can get really special abilities that you can only get if you are a very highly leveled character. And it's something which I'm very much looking forward to. It'll definitely add some more life into the character creation system, and especially knowing that all of these legendary perk cards will actually be account-wide rather than character-wide, I think is a really good thing. A lot of people aren't too happy with the fact that when it comes to the Wastelanders endgame loot, they actually have to grind that on all of their characters. So people do like stuff that is account-wide, and in this case, the Legendary Player system will be coming in the summer, and it will be account-wide. So that is something which I think is really, really good. So thank you very much for watching this video on the Fallout 76 Ask Me Anything on Reddit that happened today. It was a really nice thing actually to get some confirmation on some new things and also to just kind of see some interesting things going on during the development of Wastelanders. There are a bunch of things in there that are really interesting, such as what was the strangest bug in Wastelanders and things like that, or how did you come up with the design of the Windigo Colossus, etc. Whereas those are really interesting questions. I think this video was about learning the new juicy news, and I think we've got some really good stuff. We've confirmed some really cool things, and we've also confirmed that the odds of the Brotherhood of Steel returning to Fallout 76 does seem very real. So I am really excited about that, and I can't wait to see what kind of information we get on that in the future. So thank you very much for watching this video, people. As I said, we are very nearly on 70,000 subscribers. Can you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video? And we'll hit it in no time. Remember to check out all the cool Patreon people in the description below who help support the channel with their financial donations. Yourself, of course, can also do the same. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye, gang. Bye-bye.